Hey y'all, what's up? I just want to give a shout out to Petty Tupac TV. Make sure you go smash, like, and don't forget to subscribe. For real, for real.
I just came from a place where coffee that'll get a razor blade slid across your face. I done seen it all. Gang banging killers, them boys in the stall. Nation of Islam, VBM Bloods, 20 men broad, stabbed in his eye and asked what he saw. Mufti's laying law. Ugh. What up, though? You already know how it goes. Smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment, as long as you comment, you dig. Shout out to all my supporters. Make sure I go hit that Clubhouse, that Instagram, all the content I'm selling. Go hit the Instagram content. Gonna pop. For Facebook, all that. Wherever I put the links at or wherever I put it, hit that up. All down in the descriptions too, man. Let's get into this video because people keep asking me this in the comments, and a guy told me if they're a real supporter, they go back in the videos, but everybody don't want to go back 30, 40, 50 videos. I got like 212 videos now. Ain't nobody trying to go back 80 videos, but I appreciate the people that do and look through all of them, you know what I'm saying? But they, they knew they wanted. So I'm gonna give you one of my most fearful moments in prison. I'm gonna give you my first fearful moment, followed by a fearful moment. So we just gonna count this as part one. The first time I ever got scared in a joint, I got into it with this Vicelord guy named Senghor. I don't remember exactly what happened. I think I was protecting somebody or something like that. And they like, what the situation got to do with you. I don't think I was protected. Maybe it was just my home. I forget exactly what but it was around a situation where it was somebody else. And like I intervened in them checking them. I think they was checking him on by the basketball court. And I'm like, bruh, like, what's up? And he like, shoot, I don't know. They talking, I did this, and that, but it's whatever. And I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. So Senghor's underlings go back to him and tell him, and then now they got a problem with me. So they went to, I think they went to the Moors. Like, I know he be hanging out with y'all here, Mobile. They like, nah, but he cool, we rock with him. It's like, yeah, but ain't he? So, and within your GD, ain't he? They keep talking about that's him that got the yard for them boys. So they go to G's, like, and they went to some G's that wasn't rocking. They like, yeah, he got the yard or whatever, but whatever. Woo, woo. So they didn't come to talk directly to me at the time, but eventually they did. Now, Senghor, a cocky guy, about 5'10", about 220, cut up, been to prison, I think a couple times. I think he's from the D. And he started the little cash lord thing or whatever, man. They say he's a high-ranking lord, but some people said he just was manipulating people. But whatever it was, he had them guys under him in discipline, and listening to what he's saying. But he was doing them dirty. He was like financially violating them, physically violating them. I remember financially violated this guy from Benton Harbor. I think his name was Trip, or something like that, and then he made Trip go take somebody's TV on top of that, and then I think they put their hands on him for messing up a message that was supposed to be delivered to the blood homie 4-1. He'll remember that. I think 4-1 be down in the comments. That's Finkel Mark. But yeah, so I come to the yard, they call me over there, and as soon as he stand up, no, he did this. And then put leftovers right hand. As soon as he did that, all his like 9, 10 guys stood up. I'm like, damn. They're like, what you got to do with our situation, such and such. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, oh, why y'all standing up? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? He like, no, I'm asking you. And he was doing it all tough and stuff. I say, all right, yep, you're right, man. My bad. All right. Well, I go back into the unit. So it wasn't really no gang banging and stuff like that. People wasn't rotating. Like it was something we had called Detroit. It was called the Wave. I went there, told this Crip guy. He went and got the rest of the homies from off the wing. I went and got some homies off the wing. We come back outside probably like 29, 30 deep. Now mind you, it's only 9 or 10, and then we come out there and 4-1 go talk to him, and they ain't really want that smoke, you know what I'm saying, with that. But I ain't saying they was cowards and nothing like that. But come on, man, you got 30, 40, it was probably 40 of it. The line came out that one unit so long, guys couldn't wait to get up there and check something and have some confrontation. It was tension on the yard and stuff like that, but all the guys, they rock with me. They stood up for me, man. All the Detroit guys was so thick. And it was just something you ain't want to mess with. I remember Detroit guys checked the Grand Rapids guys. It was probably like 10 Grand Rapids guys. Detroit guys came out there 30, 40 thick out of one unit, and then other guys from other units started coming, and then you got guys that's Crips, Bloods, Vicelords, GDs, just everything just coming. So, people politic, and they ain't want other situations, but this the one I wanted to talk about, the one that everybody like, S&B Spade. Fearful moment. I'm titling S&B Spade. Shout out to Patrick McCree, Ace Cantheon. Go check out his book. His links will be down in the description. You dig? Now, I'm walking up to the day room. I believe I got a soup in my hand. So I'm walking towards the day room, the one to the right, the TV room in the middle, then it's another day room. Now, mind you, in the day room, it's all glass. One door with glass in the door. You can't break it. It's nothing really too hard. You might be able to crack it, but there ain't nothing too hard that you're going to be able to break that thing with, right? So it's a door on it, steel door. So I'm walking up the stairs, fight break out. And I'm looking at the guy from the back. I said, damn, I look like a Moorish American. And I know that's some blood right there. Nah, mind you, I don't know what's tension on the floor going on right now. I'm in my room. Somebody didn't handle their responsibilities. Before them doors cracked for that last day room, that last 45-minute hour day room, if something was on the floor prior to that, they were supposed to send a message to each wing, the people that had, each wing that had a Moorish American under, which was every wing I was supposed to know. But I'm in the blind. So that's why they say report all incidents, or that could be on you. You can't just go pop off and do something. Then now you do something and word travel to the yard. And now they just start attacking us and we don't even see where it comes from. So you got to report that type of stuff. So somebody failed on their duty in that unit. Walking up, see the fight happen. Now I'm in my peripheral, I'm looking at the door, but I'm walking slow to look at the fight. The police jump up, tell me disperse, go in the day room. So I go in the day room. I don't look at who in there. I just go to the window with everybody else. Everybody standing up. I go to the window and look. They come lock the day room door. Fight over everything. So we looking at the faces, about to walk past us. We want to know who this is. And I'm looking. I said, damn, yeah, that's some Moorish American. That's some blood. I turn around and I finally look at the day room. And I think when I was turning around, I say, damn, bro, F them up. Then I look at the day room, everybody looking at me. Everybody just looking at me. All bloods in there, all shooters in there. It's all bloods, a couple counts, I think a Vicelord or two. And I think they was all rocking on the same page at that time or had a line of communication open. So as I'm walking in, I see 82 Mud. I see Latin Count Popeye. Shh, man, boy, vicious. White guy, vicious. 9 Trey Ghost, vicious. Man, what? So it's a guy on the back wall with his hands behind him, like in a like Sensei. He passed something to another guy. Then I kind of see another guy go in his shoe and grab something. Another guy moved the trash can a little bit, and then he sit down, like he was crouching. And people don't usually sit down and crouch in a day room like that. Everybody looking at me. Then people trying to pretend like they just going back to playing cards. Another guy just won't take his eyes off me. But in this position, usually I'd have been like, damn, bro, what's up, bro? You all right? You daydreaming or something? I just pretend like I don't even see him. He mugging me. I just pretend like I don't see him, right? Go to the microwave, then I go to the card table, sit down, stand back up. Didn't want to make it too, I didn't want to make it too easy, so I stand back up like, damn, I don't want nobody to give me one. Down. I don't know what's going to happen, man. My heart beating. They still ain't come open the door. And pride's so powerful, bro. It's statistics out here in the world that scientists conducted, right? A man, especially in the man, pride is powerful. A man to be choking on a chicken bone, right? In a restaurant and can't throw it up, right? choking, dying, but he won't ask for help because he's embarrassed. Now, if your life on the line, you should do anything possible to preserve your life. And the Moore Science Temple of America, the teachers teach us that it's thy duty to preserve thy life. It's that duty to preserve thyself or that life. Don't quote me on the same difference, right? And in the Bible, the first law of man is what? Self-preservation. It's to survive. So when your life on the line, if you got to jump out a 2-story window, then that's just what you do. You don't sit there and get stabbed to death or shot. You don't sit there and you don't do that. So you jump on up out that window. If I wasn't so tough and so prideful, I should have went and banged on the door like, hey, let me up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to seem like a punk. But I know it's guys in here that's never going home, got a long time. You got the young flunkies in there just ready to prove that they Damu. Ready to prove it. So in the midst of all this, right, I see Spade dreads. Now Spade, kind of short guy, tattoos on his face, be looking crazy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Dreads everywhere, like he in Miami. He over there with his head down on the table. He do a bump. You know how like you ever been in a hood full of people that you never met before, and these guys got tattoos all on their face. They thug and got guns on their waist. You know, one guy over there tweaking all these tattoos on his face, dreads. He over there grinning, dancing to the music all hard. You know what I'm saying? That's like me. The first time I went to Florida and was around some guys from, you know, in Florida. I'm not used to guys with all these goals in their mouth, tattoos on their face, dreads here, and here. They look like they just super wicked, right? So that's how I was. When you look at Spade, sometimes that's the feeling that you might get. So he turn around, Birdie. Hey y'all, hey, he good. He good. He ain't on that old mobile stuff. He about to go home. He ain't rocking with He a mobile. He ain't rocking. And then you see damn near half the day room. And then the people that was on the ward, the people that's crouching down, you see them like, oh, all right. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Yeah, Birdie, yeah, we rock with Birdie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like I always say, my face was just calm, normal. My insides was beating, because I wouldn't have had a chance. You know, usually you got to worry about 2, 3, 4 of them jumping on you, but you got 5 guys, and they strap. I seen them, and after he said that, 2 got passed the strap back. One put one back in his shoe, so on and so forth. The other guy took his hands from behind his back and put it in his pants, and got the thugging like that, just put it with his hands in his pants. The doors pop open, man. The police, like 10 minutes later, pop the doors open. So I just didn't want to rush out like I was scared or whatever. Once again, pride. So I sat there a little bit more, played some rum. I think it was rum or tunk, played some tunk or something like that. For like 5 minutes, I see Salters Bay over there, right? Salters Bay over there. And he did this prior while we was locked in there too, before the day room opened back up anyway. He like, I'm like, damn. Salters Bay, he do this. I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna move over there. I say it out loud so people know, so people think like I ain't just trying to run up out of here, but like he called me over there or something like that. All he did was this, you know what I'm saying? He ain't do none of this. I'm like, let me get up out of here, for real. I hope nobody noticed. I'm trying to get up out of here, boy. I was in danger. It can get real, even though I never lost a fight in the joint, and it's only because I took the rules too serious. I always went first. Whenever a guy said, "Oh, I got you," it's on right then and there, or the disrespect don't went too far. I know I'm about to do something. I don't want him to feel the tension. I don't want him to feel like I'm calculating. So I don't want him to feel like I'm paranoid. We about to do this. We about to do this real quick. Get it over with so I can stay safe, because I ain't trying to lose no ligament. I mean, I'm not trying to lose no eyes and get torn ligaments and bones crushed and all that, man. They don't call them a bone crusher for no reason. Those things really hit your bone and break them. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. That's part 1. Part 2 is with Double R. Peace and blessings, BT.